You're still watching the morning call here on Africanews, and now we head to the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Assembly of Catholic Bishops, known as SENCO, again welcomed the constitutional measure of free basic education in the DRC. For nearly 30 years, it has been the duty of parents to contribute to the salaries of teachers within the nation, a policy that made it difficult for many people to keep their children in school. Though the primary education policy in Catholic schools has seen an influx of disadvantaged children go and attend school, concerns have been raised over the plight of unpaid teachers due to the lack of policy structures. Ruth.
And Abba Donatien Soleil, President spokesman for the Congolese Episcopal Conference, is now live from Kinshasa to discuss this. Hello, Father Donatien. Thank you for being with us. Promised free education in Catholic schools is not yet effective, hence your concern. We made an inventory 3 months after the beginning of the school year, and we noted the progress made, in particular, a massive influx of children who had previously dropped out of school because their parents were unable to pay their school fees. Following the increase in salaries of teachers in public schools and the increase in the running costs of primary schools, but we also pointed out the challenges that, if not taken into account, could break this momentum of gratuity. Especially for Catholic schools, there are 22,696, being 9.7% of teachers that are unpaid. There are 44,138 teachers who are new units working, but who are not recognized by the state. There are equally 1,896, being 11% of Catholic schools that are mechanized but not budgeted, so they do not receive operating expenses. So we wanted to draw the attention of the government to this. On the basis of this observation, we made recommendations to guide them in order to win the bet of gratuity that we all salute.
Now, the lack of means to support this free service has led to strikes that have especially affected the Catholic schools. So how is this partnership between the Catholic Church and the government working?
There are some passive or active strikes here and there, but let me be clear on this. These strikes are not against free access to education. But those who strike simply want their money. They want to be well paid because they work. That is their right. As for collaboration with the state, we collaborate very well. Our national coordinator is in regular contact with the Ministry of Education. And at the level of the General Secretariat, if there is a problem, the minister is approached. So we agree on the objective, and we as a church also have the prophetic mission to attract the attention of the leaders so that this policy of gratuity is not a political consumption that will lower the level of education in the country. And Father Donatien, to avoid lowering the level of education, as you say, teachers must be paid and classes must be held in a safe environment, which is not the case in Catholic schools since the promise made by the President of the Republic. Yes, unfortunately, we had unwanted visits from some political party activists, people from the ANR, the National Intelligence Agency, visits that were not justified because they wanted to put pressure on those who were on strike, on those who were murmuring, who were demonstrating because they did not consider themselves as part of those enjoying their rights since the free service began. Thank you so much, Father Donatien, for your time. Father Donatien Solé is the spokesman of the Congolese Episcopal Council, Senko. The Morning Call now continues with you, Nyasha Kemutizwa.
Thank you very much, Ruth, and a very big thank you indeed to our experts there in Kinshasa in the DRC. You're still watching the Morning Call here on Africanews, and remember you can get these and many more stories on our website, www.africanews.com. Still to come in the program. We are all monkeys, aren't we? Well, that is what this artwork was supposed to depict. However, Italy's Serie A paintings of monkeys put up in an anti-racism campaign has struck controversy and sparked outrage. Plus, Africa holds the world record for female entrepreneurship, with 27% of women entrepreneurs, according to the latest figures published by the International Solidarity Organization in Africa. Some of these female traders from Rwanda, Gabon, and DRC recently met here in Pointe-Noire in the Republic of Congo. We'll find out more and keep talking business when Michael Dibi joins us just after the short break.